Welcome and good evening. We are here doing some Star Wars Unlimited deck building. It's a lot different than gameplay, but it is, in my opinion, one of the funnest things about card games. We are getting a new set in Star Wars Unlimited in July, and we're getting some spoilers before July. Obviously, the set hasn't came out yet, but there are still reveals on the what am I trying to say? It's revealing a bunch of leaders and cards before the set comes out. We've already done a Qui-Gon, we've done a Darth Maul, and our next leader, our third leader, revealed for set 5 is Third Sister, Seething with Ambition. The fifth set is going to feature Force units, so we got our third Force unit leader, Third Sister from the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. Her action, play a unit from your hand, it gains hidden for this phase. And on the back side, she has an ability where she comes in hidden, so she can't be attacked this phase. She's a 5/4 stat line. On attack, she gives the next unit hidden that is able to be played on this phase. We're going to build a deck with this leader based on the cards we've already got out. When I think of cards that can go well with this leader, it's cards that will go well with the hidden. Now, the hidden keyword is a new keyword in this set too, so we're not gonna see a lot of hidden keywords on units that we already currently have available to us, because it's going to be a new technical thing to do in the new set. Now, when I think of cards that would go well with it, it'd be probably cards that can stay a really long time or need to stay a long time to buff other units. So we're gonna use our force table and Star Wars Unlimited. Well, this has all the cards on it already that we currently have available to us, and we're gonna see what we can build from it. Okay, we got red black definitely, so we'll go here. She cannot play heroism units, right? So we exclude that. Okay, again, when I think of the third sister using the hidden ability, we're gonna put units that use the hidden ability that buff other units. What units buff other units? Okay. What I think we want to do some force synergy too, because there's a lot of help with the force from older sets. Of course, we're going to be building based on what cards are out already. We don't need any force tokens with the leader, so we can go ahead and assume we are going to have units that we currently have. They're going to be red, blue, green, or yellow. So we don't know what we are gonna, what units to think. To think about what units we want to stay longer. We can't use Sentinel in this deck because the hidden ability keeps units from attacking that unit. Sentinel gets around that. If you have a Sentinel, then hidden is useless for that card. So, not thinking about any Sentinels. We're going to go with buff cards like General Veers for sure. And where's he at? Make sure I spell his name right. He gives other friendly Imperial units +1/+1. Third Sister is Imperial, so we definitely put General Veers in there. That is a staple for sure. The only way they can get rid of Veers in the turn that he comes out is going to be with any event cards. So Veers is going to give those Imperial units +1/+1. When I think of Imperial, we're going to go ahead and type that here. I know a few Imperial units that would go pretty well in here. Um, the one that allows to attack. Ooh, Moff Gideon would be good in that. Alright, TIE Bomber. I like TIE Bomber for this because it's Imperial. On attack, deal 3 indirect damage. It already has 4 health, so it's going to stay a rather long time. So let's put TIE Bomber in there. But I'm thinking like, we want like our threats. We want our threats obviously to come out using the hidden ability. They're not going to attack you turn 1 unless they have a way to ready your unit, maybe a Grand Inquisitor unit. What say you? Shielded would be good to put in here because they can't ping that shuttle. Let's see. It can't be attacked for this phase. Does that mean dealt damage? Now that's totally different thing, right? I think shielded would be good in here too. So let's put the shielded keyword in here, and let's see what we come with it. Director Krennic, Shuttle ST-149. Okay, these are the units we come up with. Rook would be good. He gets rid of people. He will be able to, on turn 5, attack. He's shielded. On the next turn, he wouldn't be hidden. You gotta think about what units do you not want to lose. So think of a way to look up cards that buff. Let's see, cards buff. Can't. You know what? Let's just go off of what we have. Shuttle ST-149 would be good because he'll come in. He can put a shield on something that was hidden the last turn because it's a 4-cost unit. Yeah, that's a good to play. Shuttle is gonna be a sky unit, and let's put 3 of those. Okay. I put as a green base because just in case we want the 60 cards, but there are obviously other cards that I'm thinking about would be good in here, stuff that buffs units. So in the corner of all these cards, if it buffs a unit, those are the ones we want to keep out for more than one turn. Okay. We're gonna take this off. Let's think. Give a unit +1. She has a card that came out recently. That is a sky unit. It's a 4-cost Inquisitor unit. And we're going to sort by cost. It's going to be a 4-cost unit, Scythe. You may give another friendly Inquisitor unit +2/+0 for this phase. It comes out right before Third Sister comes out, so you can play it hidden, and then the next turn put out Third Sister. You may give another friendly Inquisitor unit +2/+0 for this phase. It's going to give Third Sister, who is an Inquisitor unit, +2/+0, so she'll come in as a 7/4. and she'll come in hidden as well, so she won't be attacked. So that 7 damage is almost guaranteed. She can get away from ambush or any damage, but events and some events are gonna get past that hidden. That's basically the only cards that would be able to, right? Okay. What other this buffs? Do you want to attack that? Nah. Alright, we need to think of more buffing units. Let's go up our list, okay? What can buff units? Let's go down. Up the list will be a little better because be easier to know what. Because we need some large drop units, right? This is an Imperial unit. I like the Devastator. Shadowcaster. When a friendly unit. Nah. That's a good card. That's a good card in any deck. Ruthless Raider. Right, so when played, when defeated, it's an Imperial. Definitely gonna go in there. If Veers is still out, it does a little more damage. But we gotta think what other buff units. Tie Advance, give 2 experience tokens to another friendly Imperial unit. Right, so we're already getting all Imperial statistics with this, so we're going to do that. We're gonna put oh my gosh, where'd it go? When this unit is damaged, it gets +3/+0. That is a good unit. Okay, but anyways, we're gonna put Tie Advanced out. It'll get to stay a little longer after the hidden after it's doing it when played. Hello, Marlowe. Welcome in. So we don't just get that when played, we get another action with it because we want to attack with not just get the value of the when played, get the value of the attack in as well. Why wouldn't we? Imperial Interceptor is a good when played. You may deal 3 damage to a space unit. It deals 3 damage to a space unit and it's Imperial, so we're wanting the Veers to unleash his little force with Imperial and then play these 4 drops. But we got a few 4 drops already. Let's skip that. This is a good when played IG 2000. It has Overwhelm. People aren't gonna get rid of it immediately if I do the hidden. We can come back to that. Okay, this one buffs, but do we have indirect damage? We have indirect damage there. We need more indirect damage to do the Hunting Aggressor. I think that's a good card because it buffs, right? So we need to think about, potentially making this an indirect damage deck. We have 29 cards left, so definitely want to do that for each friendly space unit. Yeah, this buffs. That's definitely good. Do we want to do that one? Now I'm thinking about putting some buff units in there. And indirect damage units. Victor Leader would be great in this too. Getting more space units. And not really satisfied with that one. Even though it's Sith. We're not really Sith oriented. Do I want this to live? I'm not that. We want Restore. Okay, now we're talking. Restore would go good in a hidden deck. Since we're kind of going green, do we want to go ahead and assume we're going green, or do we want to go blue? And each event an opponent plays costs blue or Adept Arc 170. No clone. I'm not using that one. Or do we want to go blue? And then there's Force. She is a Force user, and I haven't been putting a lot of Force out. And I still know a bunch of cards that would be good in this deck. But there's not a lot of restore options outside of Heroism, are there? Okay, we'll keep that up. Go back to this. Right. What was Adept Arc? We'll put that in there for sure. Adept Arc. This is a strong card. People will want to get rid of that for sure. We got a lot of space units, but we're going to get rid of some of them too. No droids, not spiders. Not really satisfied with the ambush. You may defeat an upgrade. That's a possibility. Bases can't be healed. That's a separatist choice vehicle fighter. Possibly. Okay. No swarming. Now we're getting to the 2-drops. We want to put some of the Inquisitors in here because of the Force trait. Get some of those space units out. You may give an experience token to another unit that costs 3 or less. That doesn't benefit that well with the hidden ability. This one does, though. It's a Force Order vehicle fighter. It's a 2-drop 3/2. We'll put Kylo's there. Alright. Let's go to the ground. Already know that the 5th brother will be good for this deck. He gets raid 1 for each damage on him, and he has that good on attack, so he kind of buffs himself. Let's keep that in there. While I'm thinking about it, a good upgrade would be the Fallen Lightsaber. I think that should go in this deck as well because of the Force trait. We're gonna get him or her that saber. There's a few Force units that I should consider as well. Oh wow, there are not a lot outside of Heroism. Oh, okay, they still have the restore. Let's see, what do we have? What do we have that we got? Savage. He has an overwhelm. Oh well. Yeah, a 6-drop overwhelm, but he needs a Force token. So nothing is really helping us with the Force in our deck currently. Right. How do we get damage on this though? Ooh. There are a few Force units, but Darth Maul would be good in this deck. Yep, let's put Darth Maul. He gets that lightsaber as well, possibly. He'll get the hidden once. Okay, so Third Sister will action Darth Maul, give him hidden, and then she comes in hidden. So Darth Maul and Third Sister come in. They're both threats that you want to take out, but you can't attack them. You won't be able to attack them that phase. I'm excited for this set. There's so many things that could happen. 3 of the Darth Maul in there for sure. Um, if Savage is gonna be our strongest unit in this deck, I just thought about that. We need Savage where he's a 7-drop, because he can come in ready. It's possible for him to come in ready, and I think he would be a great staple in this deck when he comes in hidden. When played, if you control fewer units, ready it. He won't be attacked, deal 7 damage, kill something, or do 7 damage. Crazy. Alright. Count Dooku, we're not exploiting. Do we want Kit Fisto as a 6 cost? Or Asajj? Not really. Not really looking for that. Yeah, I think we might change to blue. The green, because we got Darth Vader, who's a good ambusher. 5th brother, 7th sister. We still want to use these as well. I like the force viability. Those events are strong. Alright. Force throw, force lightning, and force choke. Yeah, force choke. Everybody likes force choke. Deal 5 damage to something for 1 less if you do have a force unit. So I only have 1, 2, 3, 4 options in the force in this deck so far. 57 cards. So and Data Vault only need 3 more to put. Well, what would we have that's super strong, super threat? I don't use a lot of events in my decks, but if I do, I need to put a really strong one in here. And to think about, but like if I have a green deck, like do I want a ramp? It's possible that the ramp would be super good in this deck, right? Now I didn't start putting any indirect damage like I thought I would, so I think the Hunting Aggressor gets eliminated from here as an option. Take that out. And I don't have a lot of 2-drops, do I? 2-drop ship. Yeah, I do not. So let's go to our 2-drop options again. He has a good on attack ability. And I'm also not using a lot of green, right? So Victor Leader, these have like their own significant buffs that would benefit in a 3rd sister deck, but yeah, I'm not, for some reason, not using a lot of these greens. So let's think. Control, not putting Sentinel in there. What's a good 2-drop force unit? I mean, we still can put Allegiant General Pride and get some indirect damage, right? Don't need Coordinate in this, I don't think. This has the potential to be a swarm deck, but we're not gonna. While attacking a damage unit, this unit gets +2 and gains Overwhelm, and he's Imperial. I think this is good. I like those little text. When it has that kind of sort of text, I think it is a staple in this deck. No forced orders, so he's not good. Up to 3 troopers. Nah. We don't have a lot of troopers in this deck, so we don't need that. He's really good. I think he'd be good in this deck. This unit deals combat damage before the defender. Yep. Absolutely. We have our 60 cards, but are we happy with this? Not sure. I do I have enough 2-drops now? I have 1 set, 2 set, and 3. So I have 12, but it's a 60 card deck. Okay, I have 15, 60 cards. I'm not dissatisfied. We're gonna see how the hidden ability does with our new friend, Third Sister. Control 6 more resources in this. He can be good when you put the hidden ability on him. So, and he's a 2-drop. We can take out something here. What would be taken out though? Disabling Fangfighter is more of a sideboard card, so let's take him out. And I think I'm satisfied with that. Wow, we've had a pretty long video so far, but that's kind of like deck building. I really enjoy deck building for this reason. It takes up your time and it's fun. It's a fun little hobby. I've picked up Disabling Fangfighter is what I'm taking out. And saving. And now we are going to test this out. We're going to test it out with one of our new decks. And here we go. Third Sister Data Vault versus Darth Maul with the Force Space. Take a mulligan. Nope, we have our 2-drop. If you control a force unit, Victor Leader. Okay, are we going space or ground? Well, we got a really good first hand here. Now the decision is, are we going ground or are we going space? What does Darth Maul have? Does he have something I can take out on the ground or in the space? And that is the question. I think I'm gonna go with the space would be super strong, man. Oh boy. And then, oh man. Alright, we're gonna take out the space units. And we're gonna start with our ground. Let's go ahead and let's do our action, right? Play a unit from your hand. It gains hidden. Because why not? It is hidden. And look, they're going to space. I could have killed that and healed 2 damage. So he doesn't have a force unit to give him his force token. So we're already looking pretty good here. Okay, we're not going space yet, so we can put that down. We're gonna action General Veers. He can't be attacked. Ready up. And go 3 to base. Oh look, they just put a unit there. But I'll be able to take initiative and kill them with our incinerator. We don't have a force unit yet, so this isn't looking good here. Darn, I really wish the scythe would have came out. Be fine though. You know what? Let's put this away. We might not need to. We can just force choke this pride instead. Do that to him. And then, yeah, he's gonna attack. Now I can deal damage to their base. Boom, boom. 3 damage. Ooh, they got a Morgan. 3 damage. Play a card. It doesn't really. I'm not really getting much of the benefit from her hidden quite yet, but this is a first time deck. It'll be okay as a first time deck. Alright. This time, third sister's coming out. Attack and damage unit. Yay. He's gonna get rid of Veers, isn't he? It may deal damage equal to the cost, so it'll deal 2 damage to something. Kylos. And I can still play it because it was discarded. Alright, we're gonna attack here because it's gonna deal 4. Oh, she wasn't damaged, so that was a misplay. And she's gonna kill Veers. Now this doesn't get that buff. Neither will our third sister. But play a unit from your hand, Darth Maul. He's gonna do 1 damage there, 1 damage there. I can put more damage in here because he still can play a card and attack. I'll play my third sister. He can't deploy. I deploy her though. Deploy. They play that. And then she's hidden. Attack the base. Oh. Now we're gonna. I forgot about that discard card, but we already used all our resources. And now we're gonna be able to Fallen Lightsaber on third sister. Ooh, Force Lightning. That is good. Wow. Very good that they did that. Kill this card. Because they're gonna attack and kill our units. I'll still, if he doesn't attack them, then won't put my. Ooh, I can put my Fallen Lightsaber. We're about to do 8 damage there. Is he gonna play? We'll put another card out. Yeah, he's gonna play another unit and then take initiative. So I'll deal 8 damage to their base. 5th. We don't want resource. We'll attack. His units have short deal 1 damage to all ground. Yep. 8 damage. Oh, he's gonna kill my. Dang. Oh, he dealt damage to that instead. Word. Action ability. Play 5th brother. It's hidden, it can't be attacked. Oh wow, they're gonna let the Darth Maul live? No, they're not. They're gonna kill him. That makes sense. So we're gonna be able to win the next turn because they're letting my 5th brother live due to the not being able to get attacked. Heck yeah. So we'll just go in for the attack. Deal 1 damage to that. Yeah. Deal to that. 3 damage to base, win. GG. Load new decks. We're gonna put Qui-Gon. We're gonna play Qui-Gon Force deck against my new third sister Force deck. Let's do it. Random. Do I take a mulligan? I don't think I will because I have the space now. So we'll try to see if we can go in the space now because we got TIE Advance, we got Imperial units, we got ways. We're not taking the mulligan. I didn't go to. I went to 7 resources last time, so I've got the Savage this time. I'll keep them this time. I got a turn 1 play, but not a turn 2 play, just in case they play a unit there. 2 experience. I like. Dang, this is tough. I'm really worried I won't have a turn 2 play, so we'll keep that and the TIE Advanced. This won't be attacked either, so we'll play TIE Bomber. He's going to play a, ground unit. I will take initiative. We're going opposites again. Ooh, Veers is good here. Yep, I'm glad I got these 2 cards, so now I'll get rid of Force Choke. I will hidden my General Veers because he won't be able to get killed by Anakin. He won't be able to be attacked by Anakin because Anakin wouldn't even kill him anyway. He's got a Force Token. So now I'm dealing 4 damage. 3 of it's indirect, but I'm dealing more damage than I would have thanks to the Veers, thanks to him living too. You can't ambush. She can't ambush the Veers. Alright. What do we do with the bottle up? I like these 2 cards in my hand, Savage and Ruthless Raider. So we'll put the Force Throw away because this might be my play after the shuttle. Action. Play a unit. TIE Advance. 2 experience token to another friendly unit. We're giving it to this guy. Oh man. Discard a card. You may exhaust a unit. Darn, I have to discard now. Wow. Oh, let's see. I think this is tough, but I think I'm gonna put that away and then attack with that. He's gonna attack and then I'll take initiative. Oh, they did kill the Veers. Very well then. Take the initiative. Oh, he's gonna play another unit, but it has to be 2. That's what I don't like about AI. Return a friendly non-unit to its owner's hand. Play a villain unit that costs less than return unit from your hand for free. He didn't play another unit, so that was weird. Okay, we still gotta play here. I really don't want to discard these 2. So we're doing it. We're doing it live. We're doing it live. We'll attack with these first. They will attack with theirs. I can force throw the Ahsoka. Play that. Boom. Oh, he didn't ambush. Oh, he did ambush. Another thing about AI, it could have killed one of my units, but he wanted to keep his unit alive too. My Ruthless Raider will get rid of something next round. Oh. But you're not playing another unit. This is unfortunate. We'll deploy. Play. Oh, okay. Yeah, so it got the ambush twice. It did it that time. Alright, I was expecting it not to. I'm glad it did. I'm glad it did. I'm glad the AI is doing a little better. Yeah, and then the fireball. Deal 1 damage to this unit when the regroup starts. General Veers is good here. we'll resource that, but I'm playing Ruthless Raider, so yeah, you're not gonna kill her. I'll attack with her because the next unit comes in hidden. Yeah, it does. Qui-Gon Jinn. Attack. Let's see if he attacks my third sister. Probably does, because he lives. And now the Ruthless Raider can kill him. Super cool. 2 damage to base, 2 to him. And then I take initiative. And I win. I'm gonna win because I get the first attack. Savage was not needed, but there will be times when I will need them. There will be. If they let me get past the 7th turn and Savage coming out, it's over. GG's. Man. Third sister, not really realizing her abilities quite yet. There's going to be cards coming out from the new set that will be potentially better for her. I know that one card, Scythe, was one of them. That's not quite out yet, but like I said, I made this video before the set came out, and based on cards we currently already have. So even though the Scythe is put in this deck, it's not out yet. That would have been great to have coming out right before the Inquisitor turn, because this is going to buff the Inquisitor units, and she's an Inquisitor. There's going to be ways to make her ability more powerful in the new set, but just going off of based of what we have in our set right now. That's why it's called Build a Deck with me. We're going to build a deck right now. Know what I'm saying? And that is the third sister combination with Data Vault. There's other ways to build her, but right now we got the red, black, and green combination. Thank y'all very much for watching.